We gotta sound check with the sound correct, like we sound then off the sound shit.
This nigga.
Um, we gotta sound check with the there it goes. Sound correct, like we sound
Yeah.
shit.
What do you?
Yo, that sound hard. Pause.
That's my.
Sounded hard. Yo, I could invent yo, with all the bars I got, bro, I could create a fucking Manhattan
In the
project.
bars, yeah, yeah. I knew he was gonna say that.
These bars, bro, I commit tons of fucking robberies. I'm saying?
Those sound like Cassidy lines, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you what a Cassidy line sound like, bro.
Go ahead.
Like
What does a Cassie line sound like, man?
he be like, "You niggas is birds, straight up flew away. You niggas got mad canaries coming out your frame or
Birdcage.
some shit." Right, birdcage sound like that. That's a Cassidy line. Those are Cassidy bars.
You don't know Cassidy.
You do try to connect wires and make it sound like LimeWire so you can make it correlation of music. Some shit like that.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
you don't know that nigga at all.
I definitely know, man. I just feel like
Nah.
sometimes I don't know, man. Maybe it's me and I don't like punches too much, but it's just corny sometimes. It's just corny.
I ain't gonna like punchlines.
Punchlines is cool, but I don't know. That's a literal Cassidy song, a punchline for 4 minutes. It's annoying sometimes.
Is it?
Sometimes
I'd say it's creative, but
it could be creative. Yeah.
I bet you didn't like alphabetical slaughter neither.
What, Papoose or
Yeah,
him?
bet Papoose.
I mean, that song was cool.
Oh shit, I got the wrong shit up.
I I
Why
kind
didn't
of
I
thought it
tell
was
me?
kind of
Yep.
corny when he was freestyling the menu or some shit, but it was not bad.
Kicks don't like kicks don't like creative people.
Look, man, these guys have their style, and it might be that I'm not in tune with their style too far. But I just don't think they're the best of their respective genres. I think there are people better than them.
Lee.
Lee, what's up?
Hey girl, what's going on, girl?
Uh,
Yeah, like let's say I don't know, man. I used to watch battle rap a long time ago, so I would say Murder Mook Days, Sirius Jones, Loaded Lux, and those type of
right.
that type of time. That's when it
Mm-hmm.
was like lifting off like pretty far.
Yep.
Then Arsenal came through.
I ain't gonna lie, Mook kind of got it popping with that one battle where he's like he's got his whole team behind him going like red that that just like waving at Sirius Jones.
Oh yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, word. This guy Sirius Jones. He was a character. I liked Sirius Jones, but he wasn't always great. Sometimes he got eaten up.
I mean, I think he always was. Is like people didn't see his bars as like battle bars.
Mm, yeah. I mean, this dude Daylight. I don't think he has battle bars. He's a lot of antic.
But he got battle bars too, man. He just I don't know. I mean, he's just a weird dude, man. Have you ever watched any of his live streams? Oh man, that guy's crazy. He's
Yeah, he
funny
be
though.
talking some crazy stuff.
He is funny though. That guy is
Yeah,
funny.
he is. He definitely is. He's a character, son.
1000%. Yeah. Yo, why
Like
does
there was this.
The fuck was
Yep.
that?
yo hold on wait? Did anybody get the Facebook Messenger update?
Nah.
No.
All right. So instead of like a traditional alert, it sounds like Mario taking a shit.
See, that nigga was done eating them shrooms.
I mean, you gotta test them pipes somehow. Can't just leave them
Nigga was done eating them shrooms.
there. Man, this dude really like they make it acceptable for kids to eat shrooms. Like that's what Mario's promoting.
Yeah.
But then they don't want GTA to be on store shelves. Are you crazy?
I mean, a lot more worse things happen in GTA.
Yeah.
Significantly.
Having sex with a Lindsay Lohan lookalike is not as bad as eating shrooms, okay? It's nowhere as near.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Lee, where the levels at? How we sounding? We sounding okay? We sounding good? Sounding no? That sounding no?
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Sound like
say.
sound like somebody charging something.
Sound like a microwave. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why does it always do that? Wait, let me see. Hold on.
How you sound like you on a PlayStation?
I don't fucking know. Maybe I got some high speed ass charging or something, bro. Did it work?
uh, yeah. I don't hear anything now.
Yo, that's crazy.
Nigga, stop microwaving that Easy Mac.
Yo, it's ramen noodles, fam, because that's the goat out there.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get into these introductions. Yo, this is Kickin' Sick Business, episode 5, man. We here for another week. You know, we're gonna try to keep this thing rolling and try to talk about these people and things that have occurred during the week. And you know, to piggyback off of a couple of topics that we talked probably last week. Um, but go ahead, let the panel introduce themselves, starting with Kicks. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna keep it simple. Once again, this Kicks, man. Kicks 218, that's the PSN. I'm gonna just leave it there because we going through a name crisis with me. So Kicks 218. Follow my Twitter. I put out a dope gem of a band, okay? It sounds great. Sounds great.
Nice.
All
For
right, so
30
he's
seconds.
having the identity crisis. We all know who the fuck we are. All right. Go ahead, Biz.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Biz, the business part of Kickin' Sick Business, and yeah, another episode. Let's do it.
All right, and I'm just sick. Y'all already know, man. Um, Follow me on Twitter and Twitch when I get around to that bitch. Um, so all right. First things first, man. EA Access coming to PlayStation 4. It was originally on the Xbox, but it is rumored, or I believe it hasn't been rumored or confirmed.
um, it seems like a confirmation. I think it's coming to the PS.
All right, so it's coming to the PS4. Anybody excited about it?
What's
Mm.
coming? I'm sorry.
EA Access.
I mean, I had it before. It was pretty dope. So yeah, I mean, it'll be a good look. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though, but yeah.
I just feel like the games that like were I guess are advertising EA Access or whatever, I probably already have them shits already. So it's like to me it doesn't really matter. And fuck services, like yeah, just fuck services.
Fuck services.
Like that shit drives me nuts. Especially that you gotta pay like an extra fee, like just to fucking I don't know, to have some shit that doesn't even seem worth it. Like you're probably not gonna even put that much time and attention into it.
Right. Biz, when you had it, how much was it? Do you remember?
Man, that was some years ago on Xbox. It was worth the price. I don't remember what it was though. Like you had access to all the battlefields, and it was just a good experience. Like I don't know. Like when you got tired of this shit, you just turned it off. I mean, I don't know. Seemed like it was a good service.
Mm.
Because I was asking because I'm trying to see if it if you already have EA access, that you can go ahead and put your PlayStation on your account. That way you don't have to double pay if you have both systems.
I don't know. I mean,
Does it work?
probably.
Maybe it might be different, like a Netflix thing, where it's like it's not solely the PlayStation doing it, where it's like you got the account, but you can have 6 people on it, and then whatever. Because I don't, can 2 people share PS now?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I
Uh,
I, I didn't even want to touch that shit. I mean, as many games that they could possibly have on there that I could go ahead and play. I just didn't want to touch it. The price was too much.
yeah,
Price was
yeah,
too much for
absolutely,
me.
yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. I feel like the price is not gonna justify the service, and you only got EA games, which I guess they're capitalizing off their sports titles. Niggas is gonna want to play FIFA, 2K, Madden. That's probably the bulk of what they're gonna really push out. So, do you
But
get all the
2K 2K
DLC
is
and all
not
that?
2K is not with them.
I said 2K. Oh,
Live. Live.
yeah, that
Yeah.
fucking whack ass live game that nobody plays. But yeah, like I feel like it's not gonna be worth if you're not gonna be playing those games. I guess Mass Effect. I don't know.
Hmm. True.
Yeah, most of the games that come out now for EA are not even top notch. In fact, they are almost at in my opinion, they are almost at the beta stage. And um I just don't think that is gonna be 100% worth the price to pay just for like one game. It's not for free. You're paying for a service. I don't know. I'd rather just go ahead and buy the game.
I mean, if you don't like it, you could get a discounted price and just be done with the service. So like you could try it out and be like, all right.
Xbox is king with that shit. They be selling shit for like 50 cents. It's like, yo, you want this service?
I
Now,
mean, they
but
kind
y'all
of
know
got to
me.
now. They're fighting. Yeah.
Y'all know me. I'm not. I don't. I mean, other than Battlefield and recently Anthem, I don't really fuck with EA like that.
Mm.
I don't fuck with that publisher like that. Actually, I don't fuck with many publishers like that. I hope they all like. I hope they all lose something real quick so that they could get their ass back on track.
I remember this guy
Mm.
got mad at me for saying the same thing to him.
Who's sick?
Yeah, man. I was telling him the same exact thing about himself. He got mad at me.
Nah,
I, I,
we ain't about to go into that.
I
Hey,
think it was
baby.
about EA too, right? It was about EA too. Like y'all had a conversation about corporations, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah,
he was saying, "Damn, man, you support EA by playing Anthem." I'm like, "Well,
No. See, you
yes, you
lying
did.
already. You lying
Yes,
already.
you did."
You lying
And then I
already.
said,
You
and
are
I
lying already.
said, "Aren't you playing Apex?" He was like, "But I didn't pay for it." That's the first time the
And I didn't have a
goalpost was
problem with
moved.
it. You did.
That's the first time the goalpost was moved.
No, I didn't have a problem with EA. You did.
And then it got all into a whole bunch of other stuff that we don't really need to get into. But
Bruh, listen, listen, listen.
my position still stands.
Nah, you always
I
talk
don't
about.
fuck with
All
EA.
right, all right,
I really don't fuck with EA.
all right. That's why I was.
mm.
That's why I was surprised you got Anthem. Does that make sense?
I was into shit, man. Listen, you come up with a good concept, I'm fucking with you. And it wasn't just EA, it's BioWare.
No, all
I can be a
right.
fan of BioWare, try to support them. I mean, I did buy Mass Effect Andromeda for BioWare, and where the fuck that went. So it
But
just
when I
it's
brought
just a
up when I
whole
brought up respawn, he was like, "Man, fuck, shut up." I was like, "What?" So I like respawn. He's like, "Whatever, you stupid." I'm like, "All right, I'm out of here." Well, I got kicked. I got kicked out the party. Same thing. I'm out of here.
But yeah, I'm a big supporter of Bioware, or I was. Um, now it's just going down, bro.
And it's like I was thinking about it today. Like I was playing Apex, and then I'm like, man, I'm play some other shit. Then I played Anthem, and I was like, yo, these like I'm playing mad EA games right now. Like fuck this shit. because their servers was fucking up the other day. And then I think I went to like play another game, and I think I played Battlefield the other day. I was like, this is another fucking like these shits are like a disease on my console. Like it's every fucking where. Like, jeez. But the studio that not the studio the publishers I really do fucks with is Ubisoft, whatever you want to say.
I don't fuck
I
with
think
none of
they're
them.
dope.
I don't fuck with none of them. These motherfuckers think they getting slick, bro. They getting slick,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's all about the end. Sticking to gaming real quick. A little bit longer. Anybody see that PlayStation? Like I see they debuted like about I don't know how many games. They debuted about at least 4 or 5 games where it was
Mm.
Final Fantasy VII remake, a game where you playing as a possum, uh,
Trash.
Ghost, a, a Ghost Recon, a Ghost Recon game co-op. Yeah, I know what we gonna do, and I think it was another game. I'm not really sure, but
Medieval is that was
I'm
that displayed there?
I'm not sure. But the talk has been about Final Fantasy
Oh man.
7, and basically everybody's kind of happy with what they showed, but they're still worried about the game.
Mm.
They
Like yeah.
they said that it was going to be episodic, where instead of you having 4 discs or 3 discs, it was four, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was four
Yeah,
discs.
it was no, it was three. It was three.
It was three,
Seven?
if
Yeah,
I remember correctly.
yeah.
7 had 3 discs, and that was kind of episodic, but they released the whole game. But now they're gonna split the game in parts, but they say that the parts will be like a full fleshed out game. So I'm kind of worried about that,
I,
but
I
I'm still excited for it.
like I think they're just trying to like step away from that bullshit they did with Final Fantasy 15. I think that shit took 10 years to make. I
Right.
think Final Fantasy 7 remake would take like 10 years to make if they made it in complete total. So they're like, let's break it up into parts. I think I could release this in like 4 years, 5 years or whatever. Then we'll work on it as soon as like that's done. We'll work on that second part, or continue working on that bullshit. And then, while people are not waiting because they're playing the first part, you can have it episodic like Hitman did, which is I think it's a good idea.
Okay. I mean, shoot. Sounds good.
Yeah.
What was the name of that
And
first
it's
game, though? What was the name of that first game? Let's see if I can bring it up so we can actually look at it, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Oh, everybody should know what that looks like.
Some people should.
yeah. I'm pretty excited about the remake though. FF7 though. It's gonna look fire, man.
Yeah, it's gonna look good. But it's not turn based.
Yeah, it's like the combat from 15, which I didn't find too bad.
Gotta watch that ad, bro. Hold on.
Always.
Okay. Nice little upscale. It looked better back then, though. Hold on.
Oh, we doing comparisons out here.
Wait. I think they got it backwards, bro. 2015 should be where 19 is at. Okay, on this one, yeah, all right.
What up, Kiera?
What up, Liz? What up, Kier?
Kiki. What's going on, girl? Oh, I don't get a sub.
Oh,
Kiki Ariones.
oh snap!
Get us up.
I don't know. This game.
Damn,
This
you
game.
looking light.
This game looking alright. I mean, I'll play the kicks at it. Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna get it. So. Come on, dude! Did you see that? You fucking exploding cannon, fam!
Oh, what else we got? What was the other one?
It was a Ghost Recon. I forget what the sub name is.
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint. Yep.
Let's see.
I mean, are we really excited about a Ghost Recon though? Like, really?
As long as it's
Why
not
not?
Wildlands, I want more like a real multiplayer in it.
Mm. I heard Wildlands is fun. I ain't play it.
See what that look like. Get a little bit of, get a little snippet.
Word,
Also,
hey, tell your family members to to get on YouTube and click on the link. Stay here for 2 minutes and then they could dip. I'm cool.
They
oh,
gonna be like, what? Podcast, nigga,
oh,
fuck out of here.
this is a CGI trailer, no gameplay.
Supposedly there was some form of gameplay, some form, but it didn't.
This ain't it.
It didn't have the button. It didn't have the button configurations on, like not but it was like the HUD. They didn't have the HUD on there, or anything like that. But I haven't heard too many people being excited about this game. We already know what we can do um for this game,
Yeah.
but
Okay, we got sound now. All right, I fixed it. AV guy to the rescue.
My man, the real technical support. When you answer the phone, when you call, he answers
Every time.
every time.
AD.
Freaking go. I'm not excited about gun shooty games, man. I'm sick and tired of them already.
Are you?
That was pretty trash.
A little bit, yeah. I don't
That's
think I'm gonna
that,
be.
that's weird, dog. You've been playing gun game for like ever since I fucking met you, and now you're fatigued.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
making
weird.
it
because
becoming an argument.
No, it ain't no argument. I'm just saying that's weird.
No, I said
Like,
becoming. I said becoming.
no, I ain't going to.
What was that third game you said? What was that third one?
It was something like a fucking possum, dog. Like it's a crawling
All right,
ass.
hold
I
on.
don't even know.
Watch how I
this
search for
guy
this
Biz
game.
think he this guy
Hold on.
Biz think he knows something about me. Let me tell
Biz?
you
Bruh.
about me.
I didn't say
okay?
nothing.
The nigga didn't
I
say a
argue
word.
appropriately.
I didn't say anything.
Who fucking
Possum dude game.
Possum dude. No.
Oh snap! Gunshots. Lee coming for your neck, AV guy.
What? Hold on, fam. Hold on.
Like,
Check out the vid before the podcast.
I'm gonna need you to relax. I'm
You
trying
say you
to.
should
I'm trying to
just
show
keep-
you. You know what? No. Know what? Know what? You just get black screen with this. That's all you get from now on. Black screen with this. You want to challenge AV dude? That's what you get.
I don't even see nothing. Yeah, AV do messing up, man.
I took it away. I took it away.
Oh shit.
This is my mouse. This is what you get. This area right here.
Oh shit.
I don't
When
know,
it-
man. There's no possum dude. I mean, not possum dude. There's no possum game. I see it anyway. Was it a possum?
Yeah, hold on. It wasn't a possum. It was an ugly ass thing. No.
I can't do ugly ass thing game.
I don't know. Hold
You know
on.
what? That's a cool search. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm about to search that.
Let's see. PlayStation is called State of Play.
Oh,
They did let me check it out.
State of play.
oh, they don't really give it no good results.
Nah, they just did fine. Like, see, Final Fantasy, they got they got DLC for Monster Hunter. They got
Oh yeah, I
Predator,
seen that
Predator
around.
Hunting Grounds. That look like butt juice. And then what in the fuck?
You talking about, man?
somebody
Medieval.
smoking on.
Medieval. They did Medieval.
Mm.
And they're not even talking about that other fucking game where you're just a fucking animal and you slapping the shit out of birds and shit.
Yo, that sounds amazing.
They're not talking about it because they don't feel, I guess they don't feel like it's worth it. Ew.
Look, watch that game be a fucking cult following. That shit's gonna be popular, fam. That's it.
Right.
I'm calling it now. Possum game. That's just gonna be fire.
It's ugly. It's an ugly looking thing.
Possum dude.
he he gonna have like SpongeBob looking book bags. You know how they got the SpongeBob face on it? It's gonna be Possum dude. He gonna have all the merch.
All the merch.
Telling you, cult classic.
I
And
don't know.
Medieval, I never really played Medieval. Like I remember having a demo back in the days. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It wasn't bad, but I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? So I never was really interested in that shit.
I don't know. All these games that you just mentioned sound trash, so I'm over it.
With without PlayStation 4. Oh, PlayStation 4.
Even Monster
Without
Hunter?
7, without 7 Final Fantasy 7. Everything else, yeah, I could say it was trash except for the Ghost Recon.
Only call it trash because it already came out. Like, all right, cool, thanks.
they just add into their man, they getting a little confident. They're just getting confident. Like we do whatever we want. We can make a possum game now. Look at this shit. Here you go. Enjoy it. $68. Fuck out of here. On PlayStation.
All right, man.
Yeah, we're gonna move on here. All right, man. There's some real controversy out here in these streets, man. Ayesha Curry reportedly said that most people think that she wants some attention other than her husband's attention. Sorry I had to say it that way. I'm really trying to find what she said, like verbatim.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
I don't misrepresent what she said.
Wants attention. All right, let me see if I can find exactly what she said verbatim.
It caused a whole lot of controversy about her wanting or seemingly wanting other men to be in her DMs, other men to be throwing themselves at her because Steph Curry is getting these groupies all over him.
Yeah, pretty much. So she thinks she's famous, right? So she thinks she's famous, and she's saying that something that really bothers me, and honestly has given me a little sense of insecurity, is the fact that all these women are throwing themselves at him. Like the last 10 years, I don't have any of that. I have zero. This sounds weird, but like male attention, and so I begin to internalize it. I'm like, is something wrong with me? Because okay, they're both prominent in some social circle, being above ours, like way above ours, and they look up to them. Well, Steph, Curry anyway. So girls like him, but guys don't like her. So she's like, what was wrong with me? I'm popular too. Like, why you don't? Why am I not your crush on Wednesday? You know what I mean? That type of thing, I guess.
She, what her type of fame to me is. We're gonna move off of this real quick. But her type of fame to me is like a Martha Stewart type shit. I don't know if Martha Stewart is getting men in her DMs. I don't know.
So
I'd say so. Maybe her age bracket, but I mean,
in her age bracket,
you'll
find somebody her age bracket that know how to work a phone.
That is trifling.
So I'm reading some of the article, and she's saying how Curry is very nice and talkative to other women. So I guess she's like, how come people can't be nice and talk to me? Like, I don't know. It sounds like some jealousy type shit, or some I don't know. Maybe it's some hidden details we're not even looking at. It's weird. That's a weird statement.
I mean, it is weird, but like when you look at the surface of it, it's like, okay, me and my husband. No, I don't know why I said that. Me and my wife. Well, that's not really applicable either. Well, me and my significant other are in this
Yeah.
are in this space of a prominence. Yet no one likes me, but everybody likes him or her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. Like I guess you
Yeah,
would be a little. I guess you would be a little insecure about that. Like what? Like I'm rich too. Like I don't know.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like women. There's the opposite, right? Like when you I don't even want to bring it here, but when you're a fat chick, you want to be skinny, or when you're average chick, you want to be skinny, and when you're a skinny chick, you want to be average. Maybe it's that. Oh, I don't get more attention than him. I want as much attention, and then when she gets as much attention, she's gonna want the opposite. So it's just wanting what you don't have. Maybe I don't fucking know, man. This shit weird.
That all right. My point of view on this is that she shouldn't have okay, everybody has insecurities, right? We already kind of hinted to this last week where everybody has an insecurity, right? But the problem that I have with it is that she came out in public and spoke about her insecurities and what she wanted, and it just so happened that her insecurity is that she doesn't feel like she's attractive enough to have other men talk to her, which is kind of crazy because she shouldn't want that in the first place. So when she said what she said about it, the I guess it was Jada Pinkett and Jada Pinkett's mom, they were real quick to try to help her out with saying, and you don't really need it. You don't really need it. And she was like, yeah, you're right. I really don't need it, but it would be nice. And that kind of killed it for me. So all across social media, we got we got women defending this type of feel, and some men actually trying to act like they know how women feel. So I'm mostly addressing the men here. Like, my guy, she shouldn't have said that. That is supposed to be addressed in house, and it should not be public. It is none of our business. And if she is getting the type of criticism that she's getting, it's all on her for bringing it out there.
Hmm. So
Mm.
Lee asks, "What is she known for besides being his wife?" Well, that's about it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's about it.
Yo, I know exactly what she needs to do, bro.
She
Just like start a beef with Cardi B
she
or
put out a
something.
cookbook. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Put cookbook too. Start a beef with Cardi B, bro. Be like, yo, that bitch knows that shit gross. And then like she'll be all over the news, man. It's easy like that.
Yeah.
No, Lee, you're absolutely right. Like, there is nothing strange with how she feels. Everybody's gonna get to a point where they don't feel attractive or they don't feel like they have it anymore. Men go through it with like what's that called? Damn, it was in my fucking head. Midlife crisis, where where they start where they start getting motorcycles, trying to look young, dyeing their hair dark, and they're actually doing something about it. They don't really say it, they just go ahead and put it through action. In some cases, I'm really not sure how women do it, but I don't think that this is the right way of going about it. You know what I mean? You putting your marriage in some sort of jeopardy right here when you say I it seems like you saying that I want other men to talk to me so I can go ahead and tell them no. It doesn't like make sense. It's not really logical in my view.
Mm. We were kind of having this conversation too last podcast about insecurities and how women feel different about like where I assume women get talked to and fucking
But
hassled all day, but
she shouldn't feel so insecure though. Like this dude, like even said it herself. Like this guy has women throwing their everything at him day to day, and he comes home and get in bed with her after each game. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Right.
like that's to be the most secure thing. Like I'm better than all these women, despite what they have, what they look like, what they doing, or all that good stuff. Because
Right.
this is my dude. This is my nigga. You know, whatever.
And she's not ugly. She is not an ugly woman.
mm. Well, I'm just glad she's nothing like Scottie Pippen's wife, which is like fucking no shame in her game, fucking future, and fucking being a bitch first and foremost. At least she's not like that. Like I could respect her, and then the fact that she wants to make a statement and be like, "Yeah, this is how I feel." Like, I ain't even got a problem with that. Everybody goes through it.
Let's see. Let me read Lee's comment. Basically, she's getting hate because she has a famous husband, but she likes being complimented by more than just him. Yeah, yeah. I
Mm,
don't know if that's hate. I don't know if it's hate. I think it's. I would say that it's more with the way people are doing it. It may come off as hate. The way I'm doing it is like, yo, what are you doing? That's not the right approach to this. You need to talk to your husband, your friend, or a therapist. Throwing this out in the world makes it seem like your husband, who is a millionaire, the star player of the current champions, seems like a good father, seems like a good husband, and supposedly a God-fearing man. This is all the stuff that we see on the outside looking in. It seems like he's not enough for you. It seems like you want more. That to me is not necessarily hate. To
mm.
tell her like, what
Relax,
are you
yeah.
doing? Yeah, to tell her to like, yo, what are you doing?
What
Look
more do
at
you
her.
need?
Like,
Someone
look
was
at her.
someone will kill for what she has. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some
Like,
women are trying to take what she has.
I mean, I'm sure there's some dudes too, but I'm just saying, like, they out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be, you know, humble yourself in your blessings and just chill. Like, what do you want somebody in your DMs for? All it's gonna do is complicate your situation and make things, you know, I don't know. I don't
Yo,
know.
she got some squeezable cheeks, bro. Look at them. Look at them cheeks. They're like a yo.
Nigga stupid.
she
No
got a
wonder
little,
why don't we talking to her?
she got a
Nah, let
little,
me stop.
she got a little Kim shaped head.
Yo, nah, Lil Kim head is crazy,
I mean,
son.
now I'm talking about like before. I mean,
Oh, deformity face.
no, not
No,
now.
Kicks, relax.
Oh,
Let him finish his fucking
Whew,
thought
you
before
about to
you
get
cut
me
him off.
chewed up, bro. You trying to get
Yeah,
me chewed
bro.
up?
oh,
All right, never
oh
mind.
shit.
Yeah. Just leave it alone. Kicks is gonna ruin it.
Oh man.
So I did this on Facebook, but I posted like a screenshot that somebody sent to her saying stuff like, "Look, you don't need this attention," and then he proceeded to basically shit on her, but he said, "That's not you. You don't need that. Your husband is good enough for you." It was a weird way of saying it, but the message was like, why do you feel like you need all this attention? Again, everybody's insecurities may be different, some may be the same, and everybody is going through some stuff, right? But at the same time, there are avenues of approach. There are different outlets that you could go to other than it being public, other than putting your marriage in the spotlight. And then when you do stuff like that, you open the floodgates for this quote unquote harassment.
Yeah, women
That's
gonna go
what
harder now. Like, oh, she don't appreciate it. All right.
Yep, and men, and then men are gonna be in her shit, or should, probably are now, trying to be like, yo, so what's up? Your man ain't enough, this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. Now, with all that being set aside, because it is important to discuss people's insecurities, and hopefully they can get through with it. Because if they don't get through with it, maybe something else will arise, and that'll be a little more dangerous than what the initial issue was. But thinking about how Steph feels about it
Mm,
I would say internally, because he did come out, he did do what a husband is supposed to do, and protect his wife and side with his wife on it. But internally, I know that gotta hurt. I know it
yeah,
does.
yeah. No, I agree.
It's like, what more do I have to do?
Like, do I have to be another? Do I have to break another record in NBA? What I gotta do? I don't get it.
It's just crazy, fam. And these people, especially the women who are married, is like, nah, go ahead, girl, you are brave. I'm like, yo, that is not brave to put your
Your
that's
marriage at
not
risk.
brave. No, that's not brave. That's not brave
Yeah,
at all.
Well, I think for him, he's probably like, you know how we getting different sometimes. Like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, uh, I got something to say to the world, but not really to her, because you know she
Yeah,
has the right to feel the way she feels. And if you really respect her, you have the right to feel the way you feel.
yeah.
Because the problem is not necessarily with me. I recognize that it's not really that I'm the problem. It's the problem that society doesn't find you as attractive as I do. You know what I'm saying? Like Ti and Pinky, like that's the same thing, pretty much, only a lot worse. All right. So it's like
Hey, I saw that video of him smacking booty. That nigga ain't faithful. At least Curry seemed like he faithful.
I'm only looking at this the surface, man. Like, all right, you know, Ti and Tiny's like a lot of people don't even like look Tiny way. Fine, Ti loves her to death, despite whatever he does unfaithfulness. He still loves her to death.
What up,
That's
Stag?
her girl.
What
But
up,
with
Blaze
Aisha
4K?
and and you know him, I don't I keep wanting to say Steven, but I know he's gonna be mad. Stefan
Stephen.
with Stephen Curry, he like
Yo,
he could do no wrong, but like I don't know. This is where I'm at with it. I don't know.
yo, Pinky looks like a Goomba, bro. I don't know how he lasted this long with that woman. Like,
Yo, you ain't had to go that
All
far.
right, yeah, relax.
bro,
So back to Aisha. So
that shit is crazy.
What up, Blaze? What's going on, man?
yeah, so all right, so the whole thing got everybody in an uproar. It's mostly I would say it's mostly men who are on the side of yo, why are you talking like that? How is your man not enough? And it's some women who are the same way that'll say my man is all I need. And then you got the other ones, you got the other females who are siding with her. Basically, I don't want to say it's setting a bad precedent to just air out all your private business, but then expect everybody to just shut the fuck up and just let it be. But that's not what's gonna happen, and you shouldn't expect that from anybody. I remember I told Biz one time we were joking around. Biz, when I first met him, it was in a video I posted a while ago. He was like, "Why won't you just let me be me?" Right? I told the nigga, "Yo, you could be you, but just expect people to talk about you."
Bro, why you gotta bring up shit that don't even apply?
It applies because because this is her being her. This is her being her, right? She wants to air out her insecurities, especially marital insecurities, obviously. And now everybody wants everybody to shut the hell up. But you're in the public eye now. You did it. So now you have to kind of live with some of it. Ignore what you ignore the fucked up shit. But I'd say if it's a constructive criticism, you go ahead and you listen to it and then you apply it later.
And she lying though. I'm sure she got dudes in her DMs. It's just not enough.
Yo, I want to see an inbox now, bro. Man, she got nobody. Like nobody really hits her up. Like, nah, that's Curry's girl. Can't. It's Curry's wife. Can't do that.
Yeah,
Dude,
I doubt her DM. I doubt her DMs is dry in that department.
hey,
That's what
listen, I
I'm
was not.
saying. What the fuck is she complaining about? I guarantee you,
Alright.
she go to a club right now, my nigga.
Beating Fallout 4.
I
Do
was not
something.
bragging about that. I was just simply saying that I beat
Fallout 4.
But
Yeah, I don't know. She making a big deal out of nothing. She tripping.
there's I'd say there's other outlets to
Get
where
a
she can go ahead and air it out
get a therapist.
among other people who are in the same boat as her.
Mm.
There are forums, there are online spots. Shit, she can even start her own little, let it be kind of anonymous on what's going on in there. But she can start her own little, group where they meet up, they talk about it, they do a little powwow. Women and men show up, and they have cookies and juice on the side, all in a big circle and all that. They could do all that stuff. She does not have to put it out there.
Mm.
Shit. And
I agree.
I even told the dude, because he was married, and I was like, all right, my dude, you know what? Put all your business out there then. Put all your issues out, from parenting all the way to what's going on with you and your wife in the bed. Then I said, I bet you won't. You wanna know why? Because it's none of our fucking business. It's none of our business. It's none of our business. So she should get the same thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, that's their household. Hopefully, they can resolve their differences and continue having a happily ever after marriage and just stop complaining about dumb shit. So,
Hey yo, fam, if he was smashing it right, she wouldn't be saying shit, B. Alright?
Exactly, Lee. Exactly. There's a lot of stuff people shouldn't be posting, but then they
Yeah,
want
for
to get
sure.
on. But then they want to get on you if you have an opinion about it.
right.
For sure.
So,
Mm.
from Ayesha um to fucking Sin Santana.
Oh
Sin
shit.
don't want no attention. She just broke up with Joe Budden, or they just broke up. I'm gonna say they. I didn't say she did it or he did it. I'm guessing it's a mutual um, parting of ways. But ever since that news broke, she's been getting hit up in the DMs like crazy.
Of
But she don't want
course.
that type of shit.
Interesting.
Well, she still loves him. Like, it don't go away like the moment you break up. So, like, go away. Like, I'm not ready for
I
that
feel
yet.
like
Yeah, right. I just got done with this shit. Leave me alone.
I think Mood Music 5 is gonna come out or some shit.
That
Or
nigga
wherever
is not.
he's at.
He's not. He's not coming out of retirement, bro.
Dude is gonna be depressed. Nah, this is sad. They
Loki,
seemed great
Loki,
together.
when a kid is introduced, things change. Like, so I think that's what happened to them. They probably did this a little too soon for them because they, a lot of things just changed for Joe and of course for her too. And then to throw a kid in the mix is like, how do I give all my time to everybody evenly? And it's easy to forget your significant other because you think they're grown and they can handle it. Uh,
Mm,
but in reality, they probably need it the most because they know what's going on. Kid doesn't really know, like, absence versus not being there at that age. So,
mm,
but it's you don't really realize that as a parent. You just, I don't know.
yeah,
I can kind of see
I
what
see.
happened there.
Well, I don't know, bro. If you watch State of the Culture sometimes, he be a little bit too close to Scotty Beam. I'm just saying.
Not ill, but ill. Like, in comparison, you know what I'm saying? Like, she
Yeah,
yeah, she worth it. I ain't saying that she's, I'm not saying that she's unattractive. I'm just saying, like, ill.
it's kind of a downgrade.
Yeah.
Maybe he just being a dog or something. She sees it, she want to make it public. She like, all right, it's done. That's it. Over. We out. And she's being civil about it. What if he being a dog?
I ain't seen State of the Culture. State of the
Skate of the
Culture.
culture.
Hey, look, listen. You know how I do. I ain't seen State of the Culture in like about a year, dog. How long has it been out? It's
Yeah,
been
I
a
stopped.
while.
Yeah, I stopped. I stopped after a few episodes.
It
Me
seemed too.
too. I don't like it.
It seemed too scripted. I was like, nah, I don't like this.
All right, uh, would y'all? I mean, this is probably an obvious. There's probably an obvious answer to this question. If Steph was to turn around and say, "Yo,
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
I don't feel like I got it anymore.
Mm.
I need this attention." Would he be ridiculed? Would he be fucking killed in the court of public opinion? Would he?
Yes. Yes, he would.
Let's do this one more time for me. Say it
What?
again.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I
Hey, look.
said, I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, Steph Curry was to say, "Yo, I don't feel like I got it anymore, and I feel like I need more attention from women just because my wife is getting all these dudes trying to sling them things on her." Would he be ridiculed? Would he be
By
killed in the court of public opinion?
I think it depends on who you're talking about. I think we'd be like, man, look, I feel you, man. I see what's going on. But women probably like, destroying him, just like we kind of like saying the same thing to her, but they like, they bigging her up. It's just a matter of perspective. That's all.
I always think every time when, let's say, a situation like that happens, it's always the dude's fault. It's like, oh, she ain't, she don't think you worth it, and blah blah. It must be something wrong, and shit like that. So I think he gonna get violated.
You think he gonna get violated?
He would get violated, bro. Like, you doing something wrong there, nigga. Something like that.
Well, I mean that definitely crossed my mind. Like, yo, maybe he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing as far as showing her some attention. That's a definite possibility because he's always out on the road, and you really don't know what he's doing. But um, but don't you think the women would encourage her to go ahead and leave him? I haven't seen anybody encourage him to leave her
Mm.
for this shit. But don't you think that the women would be like, yo, you should leave this dude because you're a mother of three. I'm pretty sure you taking care of them. You know, you doing stuff in the household, this, that, and third. You know, pointing
Hmm.
out all the good stuff that she does and making it seem like he is unappreciative. Do you
I
think that they
mean,
would encourage her to leave him?
I kind of don't even think so. Cause like, if you want to talk, I don't even want to bring up this comparison because it's nowhere near. But look at like fucking Black China and this what
Ew,
Kardashian dude,
Rob.
right? Yeah, with Rob. Rob was blasting her, basically heartbroken, and Black China was being Black China, doing whatever fuck she do best, And everybody was like, "Yo," well, I felt like Black China's a bitch for all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, I barely know what happened, but it seemed like he was in the, you know what I'm saying? Like she was in the wrong there, but she wants to leave, she wants to dip, she was doing whatever she wanted to, and I felt like I don't know, I don't feel like anybody had her back, so I don't think that would happen with in that scenario.
Just crazy. Biz, what you think?
Yeah.
Um, I ain't gonna lie.
Because
I ain't gonna
because
lie.
this
I was
this
kind of like
you
just.
wasn't paying attention.
No, I was. I was. Here we go. All right.
Because this kind of goes into double standards.
But that's all right. Before we go there, okay. So with this, is if it was flip flop, I already said what I thought about it. Why are you asking me again?
This guy really don't
Kicker,
want
I'm gonna have to do the playback, man. But so the double standard, we all know what's out there, right?
Right.
So it's from it's a fucking problem. It's a double standard, then it goes into hypocrisy, but I think it's a problem. If he like Biz and I were talking earlier, and Biz brought up the fact that there's a slut walk, and then Biz, what else did you say, man?
It's the slut walk and the Cardi B verse about how she treats men like she take advantage of them, leave them where she found them, and walk over their money, that type of thing. Like there's a great deal of population that praises that, but let it be a man who engages in that same type of activity. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, whoa, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Mm. Mm.
It's crazy. I feel like it's crazy, but this is the society that we're in, and like it. I don't know, Chad. What y'all think, man? Y'all think that there is a double standard?
Mm. I definitely think there's a double standard, man. There definitely is a double standard. Like, what's it called? Well, this is relating to like sex and stuff like that, but
Let's
it's
go. Let's
it's
talk
it's
about it. Let's go.
it's just kind of fucked up that dudes, kind of do get praised for being hoes and women get knocked for being hoes. But like it was like a bullshit ass analogy that I heard a long time ago, where it's like if you got the world's greatest lock, you got if you got the world's best key that can open any door, that's a popping fucking key, bro. If you got if you got the world's like worst lock that can get opened by any door, that's a shitty fucking
Open
lock.
by any door, any key. Let's be
Oh
there.
my god.
Right? Wait, did I say it right?
No,
If shitty fucking
if
lock
you
that
got
can
a
open
shitty
any
lock
door.
that gets opened by any key. If
Right, right. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, my bad.
Dude got a
But
beer.
yeah, actually, I didn't, I'm pretty sober. That's why I'm probably talking wrong. But yeah, if you have a fucking shitty lock, bro, that's a shitty fucking lock. So it's always like a double standard in that, and you could tell who I'm talking about based off genders. It's like women got the lock, I guess men got the key. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lock us out.
I don't know if we should call it double standard anymore. It should be gender expectations. Okay, like
Gendered expectations.
that's a good song,
Go
man. I
ahead.
like it.
So go ahead, man. Explain what you mean, man.
Like we all like let's say you're a good dude, like you like a one man dude, like you don't like mess with a whole lot of women at one time and nothing like that. But it's like the women always be like, you run a lot of women, don't you? I bet you got a whole lot of girls in your phone. Like they automatically assume that because you're a dude that you like do a lot of doggish things. Now, I'm not the one to say whether I just know about this. I can't really be the voice of reason when it comes to this because you guys know me. Uh, but that does exist. It really does. Like just because you're a man, they're expected that you run a lot of women. Because you're a woman, you kind of think that they are closed off, but when you find that there's somebody else that's competing for her attention, you kind of like are like, what? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Damn.
Like you kind of
And
like
it
react different.
Yeah, and it's such a weird scenario when you encounter those moments, and you as a guy or whoever I'm speaking to, the guys out there, it's like like you woman, your chick, whoever, they be bugging the fuck out sometimes. You could literally get a text from another woman like, oh, so you talking to this person? Like, what? Aren't you talking to people in your DMs? Oh, they hit me up. Like, what's the difference? What's the difference?
That's funny. Yo, they hit me up. Yo, yo,
What's the
I
difference?
received this text. What are you? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I mean, what's the context of the text, Kicks?
Yeah. What's the context, Case?
Look, if a chick was like, hey, what's up? Do you think there's anything going on? I bet you a woman would. Or if she's your lady, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if it's Ayesha Curry, you think Steph Curry would be like, who's that?
I don't think
But
Steph would say
opposite.
that, but
Steph Curry be like, how's your day, sweetie? Oh, tell him I said hi. Nah, but yeah, I don't know, man. Right, Blaze. Yeah. No problem, bro.
That day was
But
funny, kinda.
right, that shit was wild. Yo, that shit was wild. But yeah, what I'll say is when you get a text or anything like that, it's always a different story from the opposite end. Like I feel like sometimes we don't care. Some people do. Some dudes do. But when it does happen, you already know women get talked to. And dudes is you gotta trust your lady. But that scenario is always weird to be in.
Always trust her as much as you trust you, because if you if you don't play by that rule, bro, you're gonna be looking stupid then.
all day,
Oh man.
all day.
Is she on your phone wondering what's going on? I bet you she got a bunch of stuff going on her phone, bro.
Isn't isn't that shit a movie? What movie is that where it was Paul Rudd and he was like like he had to lie about going to his friend's house to watch sports and like she caught him. She's like, I knew he was talking to somebody, and then he ended up just chilling with his boys watching sports.
That was knocked up.
Yeah, knocked up. Like that's literally like an example of like that type of shit going on. It's weird. It's weird.
But yeah, them gender standards, man, they're a real thing, man. Like, but I think that as we move forward, we're trying to like get rid of them. But to a degree, we kind of need them, in my opinion, just a little bit. Maybe not like to the degree we had back in the '50s or earlier or prior, but like we need them a little bit. Like, you should expect a man to be strong. But now, like, you got guys saying that I shouldn't have to be strong because I'm a man. I'm just a man. Like, women can be strong too. Like, dude, like, why are you fighting to be weak? Like, what's going on? Like, you're fighting to be weak. That makes no sense. But like, there's like, it's a real thing. Like, I think that to a degree, we should expect things from each gender or each sex. Probably, I don't even know what to call it no more because we got like 7 of them now. But there should be expectations from certain things. Like you expect certain things. You expect certain things from a boy versus a man, from a woman versus a kid. I mean, a girl, and a man versus a woman. Like this, that should be the same thing. We should have expectations for what we are and who we are and how we should engage the world. In my opinion.
My man sound like he wrote that.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You
You know, I
know,
get full.
when you have deep thoughts, you know what I mean? It just
Yeah, yeah.
Deep thoughts,
flows.
deep,
Deep
def,
thoughts.
damn.
And I didn't
The
even
deep
smoke today.
thoughts of
That's crazy.
the
Woo!
deep thoughts of Biz.
I'm trying to think of the opposite effect. Isn't like being a fuckboy like a double standard too, where women think like fucking, well, just fuckboys in general, like they're fucking trying to bag every chick, and
No,
Nah,
I
but
think
I ain't gonna say most, but some women are attracted to those type of niggas.
that is true. That's
yeah,
very true.
there's somebody for everybody, believe it or not. Because a man wouldn't do what they do unless it worked at least once.
Right.
On top of the fact that a woman will say that a nigga ain't shit, she's still going with the same type of nigga.
Yeah.
So you're attracted to that. You feel like that subconsciously. You feel like that's what you deserve.
Mm.
And there's some guys who like people who are like I hate to say I don't know how better I don't know any better way to say it than that beneath them like don't have nothing because they feel like they have control like they don't want nobody on their level they want somebody who could benefit from them because that way they can have a sense of empowerment over said person so
Yep. Yep.
you know
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some form of some form. Yeah, like you said, power. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
which is crazy like you wouldn't like, I don't know like they had that much power over a person like that's I don't know that's sad to want
Mhm.
that to have it I mean if it just comes or whatever but to want that like that's your goal I don't know you need to reevaluate things
That shit mean for a lot nowadays.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of men fighting to be weak or something along those lines, like Biz brought this up um earlier today. He said that I'm gonna be misquoting this nigga for the rest of my goddamn
it's all good don't worry about
life.
it
All right, so like you was talking about uh uh emotional being emotional during sex, right? Like
hmm
what was the
all
premise
right
behind that?
so basically there's this thought process about women being more emotional during about sex than men are and
Mm.
I think men are just as emotional but we have to I'm using the word we loosely, obviously, but we have to kind of like dial it back so that we don't seem like it's. I don't know, like
Would
it's.
wouldn't
Yeah,
wouldn't
go ahead.
that kind of, my bad to cut you off? Wouldn't that be kind of classified as toxic masculinity?
I don't know, cause like, think about it.
I think the behavior is I think the behavior should define what toxic is and what is toxic and what is not because
Right.
that that type of shit is thrown all over the place, man. You could try you could try to open up the door for a woman and you could probably get blamed for toxic masculinity. Like I can open up the door for myself, nigga. I don't need no nigga. You know what I mean?
I got arms.
I got arms, I got hands, I got fingers, I could pull, I could push. The fuck?
Yeah, that shit always happens.
Like and like for like yeah, of course like men can definitely get emotional during sex, man. Especially if you got genuine love for the person that you have a sex with, making love with, or even fucking. Um and that's where the topic of kissing during sex come in, where kissing is an emotional act.
hmm
Mostly for most people, because there are women that could go ahead, run around, kiss dudes, and be fine with it, and and
Sorry,
there are
Pets.
dudes, you good, and there are dudes that can go ahead and kiss any chick that they want and not feel anything because they only think about one thing. So definitely, definitely, men can be emotional during that type of act.
Let me kind of ask a question for women right now, if there's any women still here in the chat. Um, Would it be weird? And even you guys, right? Would you criticize a dude, let's say, if he was being overly romantic with his woman, fucking candlelights, rose petals, going to the shower, and having a warm bubble bath, and then having the bed set up with the heart shape? Like, would you call that dude like, like I don't know, like a little bitch or something, or is that cool?
I think it depends on when you do it. Like, let's say it's the first time and he's anticipating this happening. Like, he don't even know for sure, but like he got all this stuff set up just in case. She'd probably be a little weirded out. Like, what the fuck?
They gonna walk in thinking it's Netflix and chill. She's like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
find you, A-list. I'm gonna kill you and your family. I'm just saying.
Biz gonna take that trip to Europe.
Oh man.
Fucking find your ass and murk you.
Got my A-list star. Gonna find him, bro.
I'm gonna find that dude.
Nah, what? Okay, so you're saying, is he trying to do too much, or is he emotional? Like, you think that's
Yeah,
emotional to cater to your woman, in a sense?
yeah.
I think it's different. If it's your
Nah,
woman, it's cool. But if it's like,
nah. If it's some rando, hell no.
yeah, like, oh no.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Yeah,
That Stephen
like
Curry treatment. Oh
that's
shit.
Steph Curry treatment.
Yep.
Then fuck around, get the Ayesha treatment.
That Ayesha treatment. Yep.
Nah, nigga, I don't just want you.
She bounce
That's a
around.
joke, guys. I'm not fucking with the insecurity. It's just, it's out there, and there are jokes to be had with this type of stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I don't know, man. I can only imagine like a chick right me with her crib. And it's all like, since I walk through the door, it's like candles everywhere and like rose pet. I mean, I'm probably still gonna do it, but I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna be weirded out by it. I'm still be like, yo, what's going on? You burn that.
I can picture Biz in the flower shop, like, these are perfect.
Yo, I know she like dandelions.
No, and it's not, bro. It's not me setting it up. It's me going over her crib and set up. Fuck you guys.
Like you get the keys from the landlord. Be like, I'm trying to surprise her. You go ahead, you do that right. You get the keys from the landlord, try to surprise her. You throwing the rose petals.
Are you trying to say I don't have a place?
Making a fucking heart. Not you, Biz.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
You.
I'm just like trying to anticipate what's being said.
Like, this is just you. Like, this is like somebody who was overly romantic and they just do something to try to impress the woman, thinking that that's gonna win her heart right then and there.
Nah.
Yeah, fam.
Like, women just like us. They like. I think women are just
It's
like us to
also
a
weird.
degree. What you say?
He says it's also weird if you break into my home. Not if it's romantic. No, I'm playing. That's awkward.
Or you go on a treasure hunt. Leave the shit at the door with the door open. Leave the map on it. I'm just making shit up. I left the chocolates.
I left the chocolates in the left side of the dresser. See if you can find it.
Why you gonna tell? Wait, Kicks. You told her where it's at. You gonna tell her? See if you can. Wait, what? You're the worst at doing scavenger hunts, bro.
Tell you right exactly where it is. Yo, it's on the second dresser down to the left.
See if you can find it.
See if you can find it.
That just sound romantic to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go through all the fucking texting and shit. That shit's a lot.
In the middle of the chocolate. Make sure you feel around to see if you can get it.
If it was me, it'd be the rapper in there, just like, oh, my bad. Like, I finished the shit. My bad.
Oh no, man.
No, again, yo, but it's I don't know, with like going back to the emotion thing and then trying to do all that you can for it. Is that emotional, or is that just trying to show affection?
Is there such? Yeah, there is such a thing as being too emotional. Let me rephrase that. There is such thing as being like, do you need a break from emotional? Like, of course, right? Like, when is it too often?
An emotional break?
When is it too often when you show your emotion?
Yeah. There's definitely a a point.
A
Actually, too
threshold.
much of it. Yeah, there's a threshold to where too much of anything is a pain in the ass. So
Mm.
It just depends on that person's perspective of what too much is. Like you could say I love you every day, and that's not enough. But for some people, that's all they need. You know what I mean? So
right.
True.
Sometimes all you need to say it is once, and then it's good for them.
yeah, true indeed.
But then, you know, in the fucking situation, you know, when you getting in that what my man at work say, getting in that cooter. It's like you go
Cool.
ahead, you get too much of that, man. You're gonna be desensitized as fuck, man. I mean, though it feels good the first, 4 times, it's gonna start hurting the fifth and the sixth and the seventh. So yeah, there's a threshold of too much of anything.
I don't want to use the
And
word hurting. Probably ineffective. I don't
oh
use the
no,
word.
nah, it'll hurt.
Oof.
Well, okay, all right.
Oof.
Nice,
That shit will fucking hurt.
nice to know that about you. Thanks. We didn't really,
I'm not the only nigga that does it, man. See, the problem is with shit like this, man. I know I'm not alone.
I'm just fucking with you. Why you got damage control?
oh, oh shit.
No, I'm not alone. Know what I mean?
He's like, right, guys? I'm not alone, right?
I wasn't asking for your validation, nigga.
Yeah, like man, yeah, you could definitely overdo it, especially like in first date cases or. I think when you're in a relationship, like it's different. Like you obviously know how the person is before you even get in there because they're gonna show you the signs. Like, all right, this person is really lovey-dovey. I can deal with that. But if there's any chance that it didn't show you, you find out later, like you might be off put by it. But that's
Yeah.
not likely. You should have seen the signs beforehand.
I think A-list treat all his women like a Dothraki, son. Like he just pulls them over here like, come here, you, me, now. That's how he treats women, like Khaleesi and Drogo.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I, I would
Chopping
say
block.
sure, but I would say sure, but it's hard to believe.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Cause not that many dudes got pulled. Like, like, again, it's confidence and all that other stuff, and then it's all about your charisma and how you talk to the ladies. So you ain't gonna be like, you come here now, sit down, eat. Where do
Me, you.
you know some
To some
crazy
degree,
shit?
having that kind of like not to that extreme, but having that within you is good though.
Mm.
But the alpha,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah. Ladies like that quality.
Not all of them, but
not all of
some of them want to be alpha.
them. I bet you can't, man. I bet you're skinny as hell. You can't even do a pull up like without jumping first.
Oh, damn.
Hold on, nigga, that's
Damn,
me.
bro.
Fuck out of here.
Oh shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
as far as emotions, man, I don't. Honestly, I don't think it's a problem if a man is emotional during sex or
E-
show his emotional side. I don't see a problem with it. Everybody
Even though y'all was getting at me for kissing during sex, but it's alright, man. Y'all could
no,
You're
take back what y'all
you
said.
are misconstruing it,
no,
bro.
no,
You are
Getting at
misconstruing
me
it.
no,
for wanting to
no,
kiss during sex and shit. It's alright, man.
Nah,
no.
you changing it up.
We got to run. We got to run it for a fucking playback, bruh. It was about you needing a whole bunch of shit before you even get in the mood. That's what we was talking about. And then
Nigga,
in the next 20 seconds, you're like, yeah, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? Talking about a butt rub. Nah, man, you just that's what we was getting on you about.
booty rub, nipple touching, kissing, all
Wait,
that works.
wait. When you say nipple touching, are yours touching hers or?
I'm kind of like that's weird. That's just a weird picture that you had in your head, bro. Like I'm pretty skeptical about the way you thinking right now.
No, you use. Oh, here's how words work.
Bruh.
You say words and they mean what they mean, and then
Yeah,
I
they
hear
mean
them
something.
and I perceive them the way you say them. Nipple touching, like what?
I'm just scared that you even think the other way when you're supposed to assume the opposite of what you just thought. That's kind of weird, bro. That's
Let's not go back to last week's
little
podcast, bro.
suspect.
Talking about weird.
Little suspect. I'm just saying, man.
Well,
Just saying.
suspect. Last week's podcast. Don't forget.
I'm just saying, man. That comment's a little
You can't get
suspect.
hard without a kiss. I'm just saying.
I could, but
No,
sometimes,
he needs a combination of three. He needs a
sometimes.
combination of three, and it's the only shit that work. Now, a woman, remember, a woman can't, can't have the pants down or the panties like half fall, slid to the side and be like, "Come get this shit." He gonna need a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? So that's what he was talking about.
He'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! You're a lady."
Can I kiss you first? Can I touch your nipple, please?
Look, I'm just saying, you guys do this without doing it, right?
Can I
Before you
grab
allude
the
to
shit? Can I grab the shit?
the nipple touching, the kissing and the booty grabbing, you're already flirting and doing all your antics before that. So it's not like you don't do the stimulation. You do that
Antics?
stimulation.
What
It's not like you just get hard and it happens.
antics? What
Uh,
Yeah, if you're trying to smash a chick, you gotta put it in your head, or else you're gonna be fucking flaccid. I just prefer the physical part. You probably do the mental game. I don't know.
Yeah, man, this man crazy. All right.
that's a moot point. It's a moot point. Mute points. Don't even say nothing.
Moot. It's a
Moot
moot point.
point.
Shit's crazy. All right, Kicks.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to discuss, man? Yeah, you got
Uh,
something you need to get off your chest, man. I know you wanted to talk about Cassidy and
I still do want to talk about Cassidy. He's not that good.
all right.
He's
Why
not that
Kicks?
good.
Why Kicks?
Look, his 5,002. First of all, we didn't see the battle yet. I already think that that's him admitting defeat. The fact that he had to put a diss record out there to like fucking say like, oh look, I could really spit bars. Look, like I feel like he lost the battle. That battle rap. It just
You
didn't
sure?
come out yet.
You
He did
sure? Because
Yeah.
lose.
I
That's
could
why he did
argue.
it.
Oh,
I could argue for the sake of he actually won, and everybody in the battle rap culture wants him to lose because it would seem bad if a quote unquote industry rapper, which he is not an industry rapper, he is underground. You may know some people, but that doesn't classify him as industry. He
I don't
comes
know,
in and
man.
he fucks a dude up. First of all, in any of the interviews that I've seen, nobody could quote or say anything about what Goods did in that battle.
Hmm.
Nobody is saying anything like, "Yo, man, who you think won?" Oh, Goods won. Oh, why? Because Cassidy got booed. I'm like, all right, bro. Didn't Loaded Lux like forget all of his shit until the third round, and then was able to, quote unquote, win that battle. Pretty sure he went past the time limit. I'm pretty sure back before that, if you choked, you fucking lost the battle. Period. Like now, if you get booed, you lose. Okay.
I mean, we just gonna have to see the bars for themselves, which I don't think Cass is okay. I'm not trying to say like I don't think he's great, legendary. I don't think he's legendary or anything like that. I
So,
think he's okay. I think if anything, he's probably good. I'm not gonna say I know this dude good, but I don't know. I feel like Cass can't really toe to toe with the battle rap scene anymore. He could probably do a rap record, which he did now, which I think that's like the Patriots, let's say, fucking bragging about winning. Nigga, they win all the time. Like they don't have to brag about it. This nigga made a diss record because he felt like he lost. That's why I think he lost. And like I was saying earlier, punchline, 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 punchline. He literally has no substance in his music. I feel like Cassidy is not that good.
Hmm.
Talk about the streets,
But you don't know
niggas
nothing.
pulling heat like radiators.
But you know nothing about goods. I could tell you to go ahead and watch a goods battle, and you tell me if he's dope. You can definitely go back and watch a goods battle.
So why? So then, if anything, then why is Cassidy picking on Goods?
Well, I don't think
Why
it
would
was.
he? Why
They
wouldn't
got
he pick somebody better?
they got pitted against
They
each other.
Yeah, they knew. First of all, they met each other a while back at a video shoot, and obviously Cassidy moved up a little bit. Goods didn't, so there could be some animosity there. But go back and watch a goods battle. You tell me if he nice, please.
Well, I'll tell you that I went back and saw a cast battle, and that shit was fucking garbage. Like, all the ones I seen were fucking like terrible.
I don't know, man. I think you have a preconceived notion that he is horrible. So anything that he does is automatically trash to you. Plus,
Kicks
young.
already don't like industry people, so there's that.
Well, yeah, is that he don't like punchlines a lot either, and it's obvious that he doesn't like. Well, I mean that he likes the conscious rapping type shit. So anything under that, with the disregard to the disrespectful rappers like Arsenal, he likes. So
Yeah, I think Arsenal dope as hell.
yeah,
And
he's super basic, but
I mean, he definitely is. He could be, but he also could be. You think he's wait? You think Cass is more complex, or let's say, than Arsenal? Like not as basic as Arsenal?
he's definitely not as basic as Arsenal. And if he is ever
Definitely.
considered, he's definitely not. And if he is considered basic, that is the least.
Cassidy's basic.
Okay.
Cassidy's basic. He has a couple of double entendres. Some of them sound cool, but for the most part, the majority, he's basic.
All right.
I don't know, man. When it comes to like that type of style too, like maybe I'm basing it off his music, but I don't know. I fucks with niggas like Royce the 5'9", like OD hard. I feel like he's 1,000 times better than Cass is. I'm trying to think of more people in his bracket though. Like who can I compare with Cassidy?
Royce the 5'9"
Just
is like 90 years old, so this dude's been
So
around. He's been rapping forever. Like Cassidy's not been around
and
nearly as long as Royce the 5'9".
Royce is more of a he's kind of more of a conscious rapper than anything. So I can see why you like him. If you want to talk about
absolutely.
punches and schemes and all that other stuff, you don't like those type of people. Fab is one of them.
Ew.
See, uh, Cassidy's one of them. I don't even know if you like Lloyd Banks.
Kind of.
Like you, I don't kind of. Those are punchers. You not a puncher type dude. So if anybody's throwing punches, you automatically think they trash for some reason. Because you think I don't know why you don't think that throwing punches and them shits is like hitting most of the time. I don't know why you think that's trash. Punchlines are not easy to come up with, but you got it.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I had to like come up with a list, I would, but I just don't know it right now. But I feel like I can name 20 people better than Cassidy.
All right. So rappers with the best punchlines ranked. Eminem. You like him?
Of course,
Big
he's the
L.
goat.
I don't know how Big L made the list to be honest, but he's on
Damn.
here.
Cause he died early.
I mean,
Mm,
still, like it's not enough. I mean, he's
Yeah,
good. He's great. He should
Pun,
be honored, but like
Pun had one
this,
album.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
no,
Redman is on the list.
Red Redman is a legend.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite rappers ever.
Big Pun.
Absolutely fantastic.
Royce the 5'9" is a punchline rapper, apparently.
Yeah, he
Apparently,
is.
I thought you said he wasn't. My bad.
nah.
Um,
I say he's sort of a conscious rapper.
yeah. Big Sean's on the list.
I even like Big Sean more than Cassidy. Big Sean is pretty good.
Big
I like Big
Sean's
Sean more than
punches ain't
Cassidy. Yeah, I like Big Sean more
Big
than
Sean's
Cassidy too.
punches ain't they ain't like that.
Mm.
Wayne, Ludacris,
I, I mean, I respect Wayne. I don't really fuck with Wayne, but
Two
Ludacris is another
Chains,
one.
Two Chains,
Yeah, I would have put 2 Chainz up there. I like him, but not like that.
Two Chains.
I like his last album though. I thought it was great. And the Wu-Tang. I sent y'all the Wu-Tang joint he did. I thought that was fire.
See Danny Brown up here.
Oh, Danny
Common.
Brown is one of my favorite fucking rappers, bro. He's a beast.
Common is a conscious rapper. What? Who put this list together?
It's called.
Common. Who put him there?
All right. Let me go to a different website. I'll be back.
A$AP
One
Rock.
minute.
He said, "I'll be back."
My nigga A$AP Rock. One of my favorite rappers. Oh, but he went underground too. That's what's up. Tyler Creator, he dope. He not a punchline rapper though.
These niggas making up their own shit.
I think
Nigga
Lil Wayne
said,
should be further up in the list, though. To be honest, like that's all he did for like a greater good of 10 years to get where he's at.
True. I just think he has that terrible reputation of like, those corny lines or corny songs. Well, he just has so much production out there.
I felt like all his raps were just punchlines. That was it. That's what I felt like.
Yeah. But he has so much out there, whereas like a lot of his songs you could say are corny. But then he got them every 1 out of 10 is great. So he so much work out
All
there.
right, so they got this thing like the 20 best punchlines. One-liners. They have Lil Wayne. Real G's moving sounds like lasagna.
That shit is.
I always thought that shit was corny.
I like
That
it.
shit
Fuck
is
out of here. I don't care.
trash.
I like
No,
it. I
that
like
can
it.
say you can say baloney. Like you can say real G's moving sounds like baloney. Like you
Yeah.
that
Shit is
shit
hot.
is trash. I'm sorry.
I don't know what song this is. We used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with buildings. That make a killing. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't know why it's on the list.
That's not a yeah.
Yeah, it's not really hitting like it should. All right. What the fuck Kanye say?
Jay Z better be on there.
No, Jay Z was on there. That's what I just said. That was a Jay Z
No, well,
line.
it just showed up on here. I don't like that one. When he said push the hottest speeds, peel fast. We in the city play Monopoly with real cash. I like that part. Go
Oh
ahead.
no.
What?
So Kanye up here. I'm trying to right my wrongs, but it's funny. Them same wrongs help me write this. Help me write this song. What? What song is that
I
from?
don't
That's
know.
from.
I don't know who put this shit together either,
All
man.
right,
But
I'll be
they,
right back.
nah, we good. We good, man. Oh man.
Well,
All right, y'all. That was a good podcast, man. We feel like we said something here. Something, educational for those who think that Ayesha Curry is right and that everybody else is wrong in the way they feel because she put her shit out in public. But um, yeah, man, y'all got anything y'all need to say?
nah,
Want
man.
to
This is
say?
nah, man. This is Biz, and this has been kicking sick business, and I'm out. Wait,
Kicks, kicks.
this nigga
Ew, you
fell
saw my
asleep.
fucking face? Yeah.
No, I didn't see your fucking face.
Oh, I did. Hey, my bad. My phone died. Y'all gonna hear microwave for a second. My bad.
Nah, we about to sign out, man.
Alright. Cassidy try to sabotage me. Know what I'm saying?
What?
He tried to sabotage me from, saying he trash.
All right.
What the fuck going on, man?
Nah. Lee. It's a dead like it's a dead horse on both sides. I guess nobody's going to really move from that situation or what was said if she was in the right and if if he was to say that, it would be a different story. They're not gonna budge, and I'm not gonna budge. This is the way I'm speaking. The reason why I'm speaking, the way I'm, no, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, it comes from, if you want to keep your shit private, if you don't want people to talk about whatever you got going on in your personal life, keep it personal.
Is that what she asking about? That was like
No,
an
she's
hour
not.
ago.
No, cause I had said something. I
Oh.
said I hope people learn that, we right in the situation. I was just being funny.
Oh, all right,
Mm,
all right.
oh yeah, yeah.
Lost me. You lost me.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, Kicks, go ahead, man. Sign out, man.
All right, man. It was a good podcast. I enjoyed myself. I might have a consistent name soon, but I think I might take Lee's advice and just switch it up every fucking podcast. I don't know. Nah, I'm playing. I might have a consistent name. I'm be more active on Twitter. I posted one post, bro, in a week. It's amazing work. Also enjoy y'all weekends, man.
Word. This your boy Just Sick, man. Again, I like doing this shit. Please like, share. Uh, if you know anybody at work who are tired of the same old people in the same old podcast, show them our link, man. Let them listen to a couple of our podcasts and see how they feel about it, and then have some people come on, man. Uh, Other than that, man, tune in next week where we talking about giving head on the first date. We out.
What about Biz?
Biz already said his.
See, that's
Oh
what I'm saying.
shit.
I already be answering.